Time is an extraordinary thing. We are all pulled steadily from the past into the future. And despite how man feels about it, there will come a time when each of our ships has to dismantle, recycled in the waves of time to assist someone else in their own journey. Our goal in life is to ensure that we reach our destinations long before that happens. We cannot change our destination overnight, but we can change our direction. Man like Seneca said that almost 2,000 years ago. Previously, I spoke about how your education gives you options. The better your results, the greater the number of possible destinations in your journey. The majority of us aren't naturally outstanding. We have to become it. We have to work hard until we are undeniable in our own specialisms. My previous videos in this series looked at the tools you need to reach your destination. But today, it's all about motivation and consistency. Basically, what to do to steer your ship towards your destination, even if external factors pull you towards other things. The first step is to figure out what it is you want from life. What is that one thing you're willing to put in the work for? It could be anything, my G. Just make sure that it is something that will make you work, because there will be days when you can't even be asked to look at another flashcard. Write this goal down. Save it as your screensaver. Make sure you see it every single day. One method that I use to build new habits is something I call minor steps. I jog straight after I wake up, and yeah, that's not an easy habit to build up. So instead of telling myself that I need to go and jog, I break down the action to its most basic steps. Number 1, let me just sit up for a bit. Number 2, let me slide off this bed. Number 3, let me stand up. Number 4, let me put my shoes on. Number 5, let me make my way to the door. And before I know it, I'm already going down the stairs, so I might as well follow through. Applying this to revision now. Number 1, let me turn off this phone. Number 2, let me take this book out of my bag. Number 3, let me open it up. Number 4, let me read the first paragraph. Number 5, let me read the next, and then the next, and then the next. For more success with this, try and stick these minor steps to things that happen during your day. For example, the cue for me to go and jog is when I wake up. So when I wake up, I go to jog. Yours could be when the bell goes, I go to the library. When I finish dinner, I do 30 minutes revision. When I'm on the bus, I go over my flashcards. It's likely that you will stumble along the way. Another thing that you can do is get into a friendly competition with someone in your class, school, or even a family member. You both enter this competitive pack wanting the best out of each other. You're like sparring partners essentially. You're there to say, my guy, you're slacking, I thought you wanted this thing. Also, update each other daily. Maybe each morning you share what your daily goal is with each other, and then you have a 10-minute debrief after the day is done to get your what went well, even better ifs. This is the equivalent of both of you giving advice on how to improve your ships. And track your progress. A good way of doing this is auditing your knowledge using the adapter syllabus that we looked at in the first video. Remember that you should be focusing on your sad faces. So the map that shows you that you're going in the right direction, that you're heading towards your goal, is seeing all your sad faces turning into happy faces. Use the revision timetable from the second video to plan ahead. Ask your teacher for past paper questions. Do not think that ignoring the difficult bits in your plan will help you, because that's setting yourself for failure. This ain't gonna be easy. When I was in year 9, my head of year said, Stephen, you have to be selfish with your education. Each day is an opportunity to change. Each day provides the means to execute your plan. But each day, we move closer to the future. Just check the direction that you're heading and ask yourself one simple question. Is that where I want to be?